Hi. Hi there. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I forgot my hat. Forgot my hat. My thinking hat. Today is Saturday, October 11th, 2025. And it's the weekend. We're back online. We're back. Um, I've got some work to do tonight. So I thought it would be a fun opportunity to just, you know, just let her rip. Let the live stream rip. So hopefully, um, people will swing by and say hi. Um, yeah, that would be nice. Uh, how are things going? How are things? Well, um, I got a big chunk of the power supply video done today, which is fantastic. Um, I got a bunch of it edited today as well. I find that I'm finding more and more that I enjoy editing as I go. So I do a little bit of shooting and then I edit and then I make sure it's like solid and everything and then I go from there. But yeah, got a bunch of stuff done today. Still have some taping to do. Still have some taping. Still have some recording to do. Um, I have the voltage regulators to shoot, but everything else is pretty much shot. I got the introduction done. I got the kind of breadboard basics part done. What else? That's pretty much it. The outro done. I got the capacitors, the big filter capacitors filmed as well. So all good, all really good stuff to have finished. And yeah, so hoping to get more of that done this weekend, as well as the bill of materials for the power supply up on Patreon soon. And then yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. And so tonight I'm just going to be surfing around and getting the schematics and bill of materials ready for posting on Patreon for the ESP32 sampler, this guy here. So I'm going to be uploading that tonight, hopefully. So I need to go through and find all the parts that I used for this. Um, yeah, or like, excuse me, or some like equivalent parts. Um, yeah, it might take a little longer than an evening, but I figured I might as well get started. You know, we'll do that maybe if that sounds fun. We'll do that. Um, yeah, yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much what's going on right now. Um, just want to say thanks to everybody who's been posting on the Discord server. Um, I know that one of the viewers has been posting quite a bit of stuff that he's built over the years, which is really cool. Um, some MIDI controllers and drum machines and whatnot. And then another person up posted some pictures of a passive mixer they made with a very impressive 3D enclosure for it. Um, so that's really cool. And then yeah, that's pretty much it. So before we get going, I just wanted to bring back a little record time. I thought it would be fun to have a little record time again. This one is a 45 entitled by an individual by the name of Red. Red, the man without the machine. And I was in a YouTube rabbit hole before I came on because I had completely forgot that I own this. And I believe he is he lives on the streets in Los Angeles and he makes music. Um, and he makes music just using his voice and like pounding on his chest and finger snaps and claps and stuff. But it's all like sort of like G funk kind of stuff, which is really, really neat. It's really cool. It's really cool. If you have a chance, check it out. This song is called I Should Tell Your Mama on You. And it's a really cool 7-inch that was released, oh God, a long time ago now. And there's a really cool, actually, there's a cool remix on here too uh, by Dame Funk. If you're familiar with Dame Funk, he does a really cool remix on here. So, anyways, yeah, that's it for tonight. Yeah, let's get down to work. Let's do some work. I'm going to move myself out of the way here, and then we're going to start doing some work. Um, yeah, let me just move some things out of the way here. Okay, and let's see. Whoops. All right, let's move myself out of the way. And then we're going to do a little bit of work. Let's get some work done. All right, because we have some anxious, I'm sure, anxious individuals who would like to build this ESP32 sampler. So, um, yeah, let's see here. So here's the schematic that I had done. God, a long time ago now. Oh, it sucks that you can't. Oh, maybe. There we go. Okay. Whoops. So, um, can I like move? How do I? Oh, okay. Okay, here we go. I got it. Okay, so we've got a couple things that we need to um there's a couple things that we need to jot down here. And I kind of was getting started before we came on here. So let me just go to my Google Drive. Google Drive and let's see, Patreon. Okay, so this is the tool list. But we need to do a new sheet, and we're going to call it uh, ESP32 Sampler Bill of Materials. So, excuse me, let's do part number and I guess we'll do quantity, right? Quantity and what else are we going to do? We're going to do, I guess, just a link to the part, or maybe not part number, but part. Let's just call it part. Um, yeah, I guess we can go based off of the schematic, right? Um, okay, well, we'll do that for right now. So we've got the ESP Room 32. So it's not, just so you know, if you are somebody who's going to be building the ESP32 sampler, it's not the S3. You cannot, do not use the S3 on this sampler. That's something that needs to be said. Um, it needs to be the Room 32 because the Room 32 has built-in digital to audio converters, and I use those in this sampler. So we need to do that. Okay. So let's go So that's the microcontroller. I'm pretty sure this is the one that I used. I actually bought it for school when I was in school, so I don't know um, the exact board, but this one seems correct. Um, yeah, it seems correct. So I think we're gonna go with that. So let's go. We'll call it. Let's just call it ESP uh, room 32. I mean, I guess I could let people know. I'll let people know in the post on Patreon that it is specifically the room 32. Quantity 1 and the link. We're going to do this guy, which I think I already copied it, but we'll go copy it again. Whoops. Oh, crap. Okay. Paste. I don't know why. And then how did I do that before? I did like a thing where you go format, align, wrapping, clip. That's what we want. We don't need to see the whole link. Okay, so that's one thing down. And then, let's see here. Um, we don't need that. So ESP32 sampler, bill of materials. Okay, we need some 10K resistors. I guess we could put designator. You know what? That's what I'll do, is I'll go like this. I'll insert a column to the left, and I'll go designator, and we'll call this, I called it the vroom on the schematic, so I'll just call it the vroom. Okay, that's the part number. Quantity, blah, blah, blah. And then we need some resistors. So let's get the resistors. So we got where are we here? Okay. Looks like interestingly enough, there's no R1, R2, R3. Oh, there is. Never mind. So R1, R2 is 330 ohm. R1, R2 is 330 ohm. And let's see if there's anything else. 10K, 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 4.7K, 470K, 4.7K, 220, 220 again, 220 again. Okay, so that's all we have for the 330 ohm resistors. Now, I believe, yeah, I used through hole ones that I had laying around. So I will try and find some parts when I get there. So let's go to R3 and R4 first. Let's get these guys jotted down. R3, R4. And those are 10K. 10K resistors. Yeah, I'll just say ohm, whatever. Those are 10K. And then I think there are other 10K resistors as well. Yeah, R7, R8, R7, R8, R9, and R10. R7, R8, R9, and R10. Okay. Those are all 10K. And then we need, um, let's see here. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Where's 5 and 6? Oh, 5 and 6 are right here. We need 5 and 6 too, our 10K. So our 5, our 6. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 10K resistors. So let's center that. Format. These are 2. And then, so what's R11? Okay. So we got, okay, R11 is 4.7K. R11, 4.7K. And I think there's one other 4.7K, but I'll have to check. Okay. And yep, R13. 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 So that'll be 2. And then we've got some 220 ohm resistors. We've got R12. R12. Um, R12 is 220. R15, R16. 15, R16. And those are 220 ohm. Whoa, hey, what do you, hey. This guy we want. I don't know why it does that. Left. We got 3 there. And then Um, and then we have one 470 ohm resistor right here. So, and that is, sorry, that's R14. R14, 470. Okay, cool. Sweet. I could probably get the omega sign, but we'll get back to that. We'll format it pretty later. All right. Now let's get some capacitors. Yeah, let's do some capacitors next. Okay. So capacitors C1. Okay, C1. C1 is 1 microfarad capacitor. That guy's 1. Let's see. C6 is 1. And these are electrolytic. C6. So maybe I should make a note. I'm going to make a note. Electrolytic. Electrolytic. Okay. And then, yeah, there's only 2 electrolytic capacitors on my board. So that's nice. And then we have some on all of the, looks like on all of our power, we have not on all the power. Is that right? Is this the right schematic? Am I looking at the right schematic? I think I added these after the fact, didn't I? I did. I did. I added some stuff after the fact. Okay. Because I'm looking at it and I'm going, there's some 0.1. I've got one 0.1 microfarad capacitor here, but there's more on here. There's 1, 2, There's one, two, three, four, five electrolytic capacitors. Is that right? See, so, you know what the stupid thing is too is some of the labeling I took off. I ditched some of the labeling because I think I just added them in willy-nilly at the end. I mean, you don't really need them. Um, hmm, let's do something really quick. Um, let's go back to uh, Medium. Let's just take a look at the stories that I published. Uh, okay, so I made notes about that, but I didn't make any notes about the additions. Okay, shit. Okay. I need to write like another supporting document for this. Let's see if I put them in the PCB. And I didn't. Okay, so this is like a version. Okay. Okay. I mean, that's fine. It's just really irritating. It's just super irritating. Um, all right. Okay. So let's just get these capacitors down. So we got C2, C3, C4, C5, C2, C3, C4, C5. These are all 2.2 nanofarad, and they are ceramic. Okay. And we have four of those. Four of those. Definitely two of those. And then I've got one 0.1 C7, but there's more than that. So I'm going to keep counting high. I'm going to keep counting up. Um, yeah. Okay. So let's do this. Let's go C7 and then um, and power caps. Um, not in schematic. Or caps, maybe just call them caps. Filter caps uh, for power at ICs, not in schematic. I'm going to have to update that schematic, aren't I? Okay, so then there's uh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and those are all 0.1 microfarad capacitors. That's easy enough. Okay, that works. And then, all right, we also have a U1 is an LM358. U1 is an LM358 op amp. So let's go over here and go LM358 op amps, and we want, where is it? Through hole. Excuse me. This looks good enough for me. What is it? What's this on here? This is an LM358N. So this guy could work here. 157. Um, yeah. Oh, here, GN. Here we go. This is good. Oh, no, not in stock. We want it to be in stock. It should be the same. It should be the same thing. So let's get these guys. Um, you know what? Let's just go with the P. And I know you can power this with a single supply. Yeah. Okay. So we're going to do one of these guys. Control. Oh, why is it doing that? Copy. Oh, because it's not Apple C. That's why I'm using an external keyboard, so I don't shake the computer. Um, so yeah, whatever. Paste. Okay. So that's good. And then we need let's go back to the schematic. Everything else should be the same. Um, then we have this guy here, which is the what is it? CD7474. SN. Yeah, okay. So this is U. Oh wait, let's do U2 first. U2. Uh, U2 is the 6N138, which is the opto isolator for the um, MIDI circuit. And I believe I ordered it from DigiKey. So I should have the link. Just give me a sec here. Maybe this one. Well, there's the capacitor, so we'll go grab that. We'll grab that guy. Go back to the ceramic, and we'll paste that. Okay. And then we still need that one, but I don't know where I got that one. So I'll need to look back at my order history here. There's the button that we'll have to get to in a moment. Must be this one. Yep, here we go. This is the one. Copy. And this one here. Paste, paste. Okay, so there we go. And then we've got a we got this one here. This is, yeah, let's copy that. Paste it there. And this is U3. And this is just one. And grab that. Paste. Okay. And then, yeah, the 5-pin DIN connections. Okay, well, actually, before we do that, let's do the buttons. And we've got, I know I've got 32 buttons on one side of this, right? I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 32, 33, 34. So 34 buttons. So let's go, what is it? What is it? PB, SW switch, I guess. SW, call it SW1, 2, SW, what is it? 34? Yeah, SW34. And that's a push button and 34 of them. And here's the link. Let's go back and grab the link to that so that they're on there as well. These are actually pretty good little push buttons too. I'm considering using them for the S3 1200 build. So We'll see how that goes. People might have better suggestions though. Um, so let's paste that. Okay, there's our push buttons, and we have diodes as well, actually. So let's do that. Let's insert a row above, and we need a lot of diodes. These are uh, small signal diodes, right? So we got D up to D35. So let's just take a look here. Where else do we have these? Oh, these are the LEDs. D1 and D2 are LEDs. So we need to add those. Insert row above. So D1 and D2 is LEDs. These are the indicator LEDs, right? And then we have D3 here, and then D4. Okay. So then we have D3, D3 to D35, and these are 1N4148, and there are, I guess, uh, 33 of them, right? And there are two of those. Yeah, that's right. Okay. All right, great. Great, great, great. What else do we need here? We need um looks pretty good so far. Um yeah, that looks pretty good. That's pretty much everything we need. Um the 5-pin DIN jacks. So what are those called on here? We need MIDI J1, J2. That's, I guess, jack 1, jack 2. I don't remember why I named them that. And this is the 5-pin DIN, two of those, and we have two audio jacks, right? One for audio in, one for audio out. So we've got TS1, TS2. I think I meant tip sleeve. So this is the 3.5 millimeter mono jack. And then just our microphone, our Max 9814 Max microphone. So what did I label that? I called it Mic 1. Clever name, Dave. Mic 1. That's the Max 9814 microphone module, and that's one. So let's go over here. We'll go Max 9814. See if it comes up. Audio amplifiers. Let's take a look. Nope, that's not what we want. We might have to do the Amazon link on this one. Oh, here it is, right here. Here it is, right here. $12. I mean, I paid a lot less for it, but I'd rather you guys buy legit stuff so that it actually works. Yeah, the pinouts look exactly the same. So I'll let you shop around if that's something that, is of interest to you. I'll let you do the shopping. And that's two. Um, now, I remember I ordered these jacks a while back now. Couldn't have been too far back though. Let's see here. Let me just take a look at my order history. You guys get to see all my order history here. That looks good. Oh, wait. Yeah, no, that's what I want. That's what I want. That's what I want. Let's go February 1st, 2020. Okay, so And we want, let's go 50. I don't think it'll go, yeah, it doesn't go back that far, but I did order a bunch of jacks. This is all power supply stuff that I ordered for the original, for a Eurorack power supply that I built. That was for school. Let's see this one. Maybe this one's the jacks. Nope, that's right. That's a DAC that I bought. A different DAC. It's funny how you get all these memories, and this has jumped right into. Hmm. This jumped right to the Atari Punk console. Hmm. It's surprising that. Hmm. I definitely bought more than this. Oh, wait a second. Here we go. Yeah, there's the enclosure that I bought. What's on this one? This is all the power supply stuff again. Okay, let's try this one. Oh, here we go. These are the ones right here. Great. 1500 in stock. Great. Okay. And then now let's paste that. And then we need a 5-pin DIN jack. Um, 5-pin DIN jack. See if we can find something. Hmm. Let's go MIDI. MIDI jack. Hmm. Hmm. Mm-mm. MIDI jack. Here we go. This is the one that I got. This is the one. Yeah, this is the guy. Visit. Um, let's try copying that and go back to DigiKey for a second. Oh, this is the one. This is the one right here. Um, okay. New at DigiKey. Okay, well maybe yeah. I'll post the Adafruit one so that you guys have it, and then we'll go from there. So that. Okay, so that's done. And then we need these small signal diodes. So 1N4148. Whoops. There we go. This is the one. Copy and paste. And then the LEDs, you can pick whatever color you want. Um, but I'll show you the size that I chose. Uh, these guys here. These are the ones. Just 31 cents each. This is the red LED. Uh, I did a green one on mine, but you can put on whatever LED your heart desires. You know what I mean? Um, okay, let's do these resistors. Um, you know what? Sometimes it's easier just to Google this stuff. 330 ohm, quarter watt through hole resistor, DigiKey. Yep, this looks good. 16 cents, yeah. Copy. Guess I should just make sure that it actually gave me a 330 ohms. Okay. Close that, and then we need 10K. This looks good. Yep, 10K. Paste. And then we've got 4.7K. See what I mean? It's so much, it's actually faster doing it like this. Paste 220 ohm. Yep. Do that. And then we got 470 ohm. Yep. Copy. Paste, paste. And then we need our 1 microfarad electrolytic capacitors. 1 microfarad electrolytic capacitor. What are these rated for? These are 50 volts. That'll be fine. Through hole. Digikey. Yeah, this is fine. Copy. Paste to there. And we just need a bunch of 0.1 ceramic. And we'll call this one ceramic. Ceramic. And the voltage, we don't really care. Yeah, this is fine. Or something like this. This works good. 50 volts, sure. Yeah, that works. The thing about this too, about this sampler, is that it's not complicated, and you can always, um, the uh, the footprints that I used in the PCB, I mean, they're pretty flexible. So, okay, the bill of materials is done, which is great. So that's finished. What else do we need to do today? Okay, so we have the bill of materials. We've got, okay, we have that. We need to update our schematic. Do I have the schematic on this machine? Um, Shoot. Did I delete it? Oh, wait, making my gear. Nope. It's my ideas, some of my ideas. Um, Black Magic Design. Shoot. What would I have done with it? Uh, Maybe I. Oh, wait. Oh, no. I thought maybe it would be in here. Um, ESP32 sampler. Shoot. Did I delete that? Did I delete the freaking. Oh, man. What a bonehead move. Did I delete that PCB document? Oh, no. Let's open KiCad. Maybe a KiCad knows where it is. KiCad. Oh, wait, here we go. A new version of KiCad's available. Remind me later. Here's ESP32 sampler. I don't know where it is, but I found it. Thank God. Good Lord, that would have sucked, eh? Okay. Um, yes, see. Oh, we forgot the header. We forgot the header. Okay. We need header, male header. Um, let's get that down because that's what I used as a switch and jumper. A jumper and a switch. Or sorry, a jumper and some header. Male header with pin header with jumper. Yeah, this is what we want. So we need one of these and one of these. We need one of these. This is what I used for a switch because they're 15 cents each. So this is we'll call it jumper. Uh, I guess we'll just call it that jumper for a switch. Need one, and um, you need the link. Luckily, I forgot. I almost forgot about that. Paste, paste, and then you need the. I guess it's actually called SW35, and it's a I guess 3 contact male header. And you need one of these. Um, what do you call it? 2-3 position? 3 pos male header digikey. There it is. 15 cents. The poor man's switch. 30 cents. 30 cents. All right. All right. Now we're good. Okay, so now now that I've got this up, I've got my stuff up. So it's actually, I've got actual names now for some of this stuff, which is great. So let's go back and actually label these. So we've got C8, C9, C11, C10, C8, C9, 8, 9, 10, 11 for sure. 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. Where are we? 8, 9, 10, 11. So this might be the world's most boring live stream of all time. But sometimes you just got to get some stuff done. Where's C6? Oh, there's C6. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Right. Let's just double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, 10, 11. Doi. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. That's good. Great. So that's done. Now uh, we need to export this new schematic, right? Because this is the updated schematic, but it's not the fully updated schematic. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to upload, I'm going to export this schematic with the intention of um, messing around with the MIDI through circuit on live stream, because really the MIDI through is the only major issue um, with the sampler. in terms of functionality. Um, there is some other stuff. Oh, wait, that's for that. Okay, never mind, never mind. Sorry. Um, yeah, there is some other like the here's the thing. Here's the thing is that the line input um is a bit quiet and you really got to crank whatever you're using. So it could really use um, it could use a preamp for sure. And that's something that I might tackle in a live stream too, is like um, building like a little transistor based preamp for this thing just to get things kosher, like going into the sampler. And then I mean, this thing's pretty usable, right? Um, so let's do that. Let's export this as a PDF. I guess you print it as a um, how do you do that again? How do you export it as a PDF file? Uh, page settings, print plot. Does anybody remember how to do that? Uh, oh, why can I never remember how to do this? Plot? Yeah, plot. Plot. Yeah, plot. Okay. So we're going to go to the downloads folder, which is fine. And then we're going to have everything there is fine. Okay. So then we got all this. Plot current page. And then let's take a look at this. Um, so that looks good. Okay, so this is our new, or at least our schematic as of October 11th, right? So let's rename this and we'll call it um, what do you call it? 10-11-25. So when I post this on Patreon, mention um, I need to mention about that. I need to mention about the MIDI through not being correct. I'm pretty sure all I did with this circuit, see how it goes as MIDI input, and then it goes through an inverter, and then goes to pin 5 of the MIDI through circuit, right? When what really needed to happen was it has a MIDI input, goes through an inverter, and then it gets inverted again. That's what should have happened. I should have inverted it twice. So the problem is that I've got to mess around with cutting traces and stuff because all of these inputs, according to the data sheet, were tied to ground. So um, I've got to cut some traces, which is fine. It's just not something I want to do tonight. And not something that is definitely something that somebody can still work on this and still get it working. Um, yeah, people can still get this thing working without having the MIDI through circuit working. So, yeah, but it is going to be fixed in the future because I want MIDI through eventually. And yeah, because if I build any other versions of the PCB, I've got other copies of this PCB that I've made. So, um, yeah, I could definitely make more of these samplers. So, which I think would be pretty fun anyway. And I need to get rubber feet for the bottom of this because actually, right now I've got little felt feet on there, and I'd like to get rubber feet or just like make a proper enclosure for it. I might have to talk to my guy Ed about that. He seems to be a real whiz with the enclosures. Um, so, anyways, so that's done. So that's great. That's one thing, one less thing to do. We can cross that off the list, which is great. What else should we do tonight? Um, okay, so that's done. So I don't know. Actually, you know what? I need to know where. I'm kind of curious where that file got saved. Let me just go back. KiCad, where are you? There you are. Yeah, remind me later. Um, project files, reveal in Finder. There we go. It's under KiCad. Oh, Doi. Oh my God. What a bonehead. There's a freaking KiCad folder right there. Wow. All right. Yikes. Yikes. Okay. So that's done. So that's good. That's done. That's done. It's all said and done. So this will be posted. I'll get this guy posted soon. Um, you know what? I could probably post it now. Let's get let's get this. What do we do? What are we doing? We're gonna go to here, and then we're going to go to downloads and ESP32 sampler. Um, and then let's make a folder. Call it a new folder. Call it ESP32 sampler. That's within Patreon docs. So we're going to move this guy in there. Okay. So that's good. That's done. And share. And we'll give everybody access. Anyone with a link, we'll call it done. Right? Anyone with a link is a viewer. Yes. Okay. Done. Now, okay. So let's make a Patreon post announcing this and the plan. And I'm just going to write up a quick post, and then I'm going to get ChatGPT to check it for me because I don't have a gift for the written word like I do other things. So, title ESP32 sampler, uh, bomb and schematic. Hello, all. As requested, here's the bill of materials, and schematic for the ESP32 sampler, aka the ESP32 SK1. Um, uh, um, um, just wanted to point out a couple things to take note of. One, the ESP32 I used is not is not the ESP32S3. It's the ESP Room 32. The big difference here, the big difference between the two is that the Room 32 has an onboard DAC, which I used for audio output too. The MIDI through circuit is not functioning properly because I only inverted the signal once. MIDI protocol, what do you call it? MIDI protocol um, says that says that the signal needs to be inverted again. I'm planning to fix this in one of my upcoming live streams. The and will provide an updated schematic when that is available. Uh, what else can we say about that? I think that's it. Hey, I think that's pretty much it. Um, but this should get you started. For those looking for the code, here's a link to the Medium article, which has the final version of the code I used. Who would have thought that watching somebody write a Patreon post would be so exciting, right? So exciting. God, I'm on the edge of my seat. I'm on the edge of my seat. Okay. So that's one link that we'll add, right? Look forward to the video this coming Wednesday for the S3 1200 power supply for looking forward. What do the kids say nowadays? Dropping? Looking forward to dropping the video this coming Wednesday for the S3 1200 for breadboarding the S3 1200 power supply. Talk soon. Dave. Okay. Now, let's run this puppy through the GPT Okay. Oh, I've done a little bit of research, you can see. Let's just say this. We'll copy that. And we'll say, look over my um, look over my Patreon post. Oh, great. Very friendly and informative. Oh, thanks. You've nailed the tone. Wow, I've nailed the tone. Thank you. Thank you, machine. Suggested revision. Hello, all. As requested, here's the bill of materials and schematic for the ESP32. Blah, blah, blah. A couple things of note. I use the ESP32. The ESP32s I use is not the ESP32 as suits of Room 32. The key difference is that the Room 32 includes an onboard DAC, which I use for audio output. The MIDI through circuit isn't functioning properly right now since I only inverted the signal once. MIDI protocol requires that it to be inverted twice. I'm planning to fix this during an upcoming live stream and we'll share the updated schematic once it's done. If you're looking for the blah, 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 and looking for, hey, yeah, sure. Thanks. Thank you, ChatGPT, for correcting my poor English. Sometimes I just like using ChatGPT to bounce ideas off of. Sometimes I go to it for wording when I need to word some things, you know. If I'm having a problem wording things, um, or finding the right words, as I am not a, I'm not a gifted speaker. You know, I'm working on it. It's something that I'm always working on, trying to be a gifted speaker, right? Okay, so at least off the cuff, you know. All right, then let's do the bill of materials and stuff, right? The folder with the bill of materials. Oh, excuse me. Woo. So share, get link. So I think we have the link, and then we're going to post it. We're going to go, I guess, attachment or link. Here we go. Let's paste it there. Oh, nope. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Nope, that is not what I wanted. Delete. Um, we want, let's go here. Oh, sorry, sharing is unavailable at this time. Okay, share. Let's do that. It says sharing's unavailable. Why would it be unavailable? Why would you do that to me? Get link. Weird. Okay, let's reload. Share. There we go. Okay, copy link. We got our link. I'm going to go back here and we're going to go link. I'm going to paste it. Wonderful. Okay. There we go. Thank you, Mr. GPT, Mr. or Mrs. GPT, for helping me with my grammar. Much obliged. I think it reads much better. Um, Looks much better. They even put in a little finger for me and a lot of M dashes. This thing loves M dashes, eh? I don't understand why. Anyway, okay, let's post that. Publish. Great. We're going to copy that link. Okay, because that's looking good. All right. Yeah, I think that's great. And then what we're going to do is we are going to go over to Discord and we're going to drop that in the ESP32 sampler zone. And we're going to say, hey, everyone, as requested, here's the uh, bomb and schematic for the ESP32 sampler. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. And then we're going to go over here and we're going to, did I copy that link? I think I might have. Let's kind of go like this, paste, boom. And then I'm going to at my guy, this young person here, because um, he requested this. This individual requested the schematic. Whoops. Undo that. Oh, shoot. Oh boy. I need to start working on my share. Copy link. I need to work on my cutting and pasting skills, eh? Okay, let's do that. Let's do this again. We're going to go paste. It's because I wanted to add that individual to... Why does it do that, eh? Do that. That. As requested by... this person. Here's the bill of materials and schematic for the ESP32 sampler. If you have any questions, blah, 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 blah. I think that sounds okay, right? Let's just repaste it. Great. It's an ugly paste, but that's okay. All right, so I think they'll appreciate that. There we go. Post it on Discord. There we go. Perfect. Great. Okay. Well, there you go. That's it. Now that's it. All right. Well, that is an hour and 15 minutes of your life you'll never get back. You'll never get it back. You just spent an hour and 15 minutes watching me make an Excel document and that kind of thing. That's it. That's it for tonight, I think. We got some stuff done. That was a big thing off the list, right? Yeah. I could probably, I'm not worried about the formatting right now of this document. I'm just, I'm already fiddling with it. I like when things look nice. Um, But yeah, that's it for tonight. This is time in your life that you'll never get back. And that's all I have to say about that. So next week, what do we got coming up next week? Well, we got the breadboarding video for the ESP for the S3 1200 coming up. So that's coming. Look forward to that on Wednesday, I believe it's coming out, which will be great. We'll get breadboarding the power supply together. Really looking forward to that. Hopefully, more people get on and are breadboarding the power supply with us. And then gonna do another live stream where I'll probably try to get this MIDI working, MIDI through maybe, or just do something else. Past couple live streams have been a little bit of a dud on Thursdays. Not a dud. I don't want to say a dud because my my usual people come and visit me, which is always a pleasant time. Um, but yeah, um, hoping that we get more people out for the next one, but we'll see. No big deal. Whatever, it's fine. Anyways, yeah, I think that's about it for tonight. Um, I'm done. I'm done for now. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.